To hear griping. There's griping everywhere. We want solutions. We know that some folk don't like each other. We know some folk don't get along. We got that. This is not a night for that. We understand that. We want to hear where everybody can say, this is what I've done and this is what I want to put on the table. I also had a chance to sit down with members of the community who are making a difference. You've lived a life, you've walked a walk. You've been inside?
In prison. For the last 27 years I was in prison. And also I was a former gang leader of a gang on the west side of Chicago. And I come home and saw the condition of my community and knew that it was something that I needed to do.
You've been in the trenches, you've been doing a lot of things. Are you hopeful?
I'm very hopeful. Most of my hopefulness comes from the people in the street. My street family, when I was doing decent, they wasn't. So I know a lot of brothers fought to get me into school and keep me safe. So I felt like I had to come back. And there's a lot of us that come back.
The people of Chicago are coming back, and there has been progress. Last year there was more than 2,300 shootings in Chicago. So far this year, there have been just over 1,700 shootings, a 26% drop in the right direction. But as I said last night, if one person is shot, it's one too many. And when I met with students in Chicago last month, they made it clear that gun violence was a top concern. When you leave school, how afraid are y'all about gun violence?
It's always on my mind, like, what if this happens? Yeah, like, what if this happens? What if that happens?
What would you say, any of you, that you would like to see done to make the city safer?
I would put, like, more law enforcement in high schools, like, when they be getting on the bus, it'd be a big old crowd of them.
And that's why I'll keep going back to Chicago, and that's why I will keep showing you what we're doing out there. What amazed me last night was the hundreds that came out, not around a crisis, not around a new incident, but out of concern, wanting to be heard, wanting to be part of the solution, willing to work together and be in one room and stand for what is right. No big names, local, community, grassroots organizers. I was talking to one, Dwight McKee and Maureen Forte, and they said, Reverend, people will respond if they're called. People want to stop it because they're the ones that lived through it. We must stop talking at people and start talking to people so that we can come up together in solving the problems. The reason that things are progressing in Chicago is not only the police, but people on the streets, some who have made mistakes themselves, that are out there every day in the trenches, turning this around, talking to these kids, giving them a new way out. If we would just stop chasing headlines and chase solutions, we can make a difference. Thanks for watching. I'm Al SharpTurd. Have a great weekend. Hardball starts right now.